Right, so hey everyone, and welcome back to another budget photography moaning video. Now, as you can probably guess from the title of the video, sorry, I was just adjusting my microphone. As you can probably guess from the title of the video, I got ripped off again from Computer Exchange. So, as we all know, I keep falling for their traps because I like to have stuff there and then. When if I'm spending a lot of money on something, then I want it there and then. So, for example, my 13 Pro Max and my Galaxy Fold, which are fine, by the way, they're fine, are both brought from Computer Exchange. Now, a few months ago, my wife needed a phone. So we went to Computer Exchange and we found her a P30 Pro. She liked Huawei, and this is the last range of devices that have Google services pre-installed. We're not going to get into that. This has a number of security systems. It has a 2D face scanner up here. It has a password, and it also has a fingerprint scanner. Or does it? And no, I'm not kidding. This phone doesn't have the fingerprint scanner. It does physically, but according to the software, it's not there. See? Now, I have done some research on the matter, and according to Huawei themselves, it means the device may have been dropped and then internally damaged. Which is bollocks, because we haven't dropped it, and this was sold at a B grade, which isn't new. It doesn't mean new, I will admit that, but they didn't say that the fingerprint scanner was just not going to work. Just nope. Doesn't show up in the settings. Doesn't show up on the actual display itself. Look, as I said, it is meant to be in that part of the software, and it's not there. Now, I don't expect Computer Exchange staff to know, the ins and outs of every single phone, but I would expect them to know if there was a fingerprint scanner, and to make sure that said fingerprint scanner actually worked. Because in my eyes, the lack of fingerprint scanner makes it a C, maybe even a D grade, which I don't even think they do. Makes it basically, well, not unusable, but what's the point? Because yeah, you've got the Face ID, the face unlock at the top here. But that's not as secure on this phone as the fingerprint scanner. Now, I mean, the most secure thing on these devices is the passcode. I'm going to need to turn my ISO up. There is something going wrong with this camera. Let's go down to auto. There we go. Let's have that in auto. It's a nice bright image for you. So yeah, the most secure thing on these devices is the passcode. But for convenience, the fingerprint scanner, it was one of the selling points in 2019. Now, my partner didn't notice that there was no fingerprint scanner. She is not a phone geek like me. And to be fair, I kind of failed as well because I never checked for that. I forgot about it at the time. So, yeah, you could say it's partially my fault because, well, I didn't check for it. But they shouldn't have sold it to me without notifying me that it had been dropped. I mean, on the outside, it looks mint condition. Like, if it weren't for all the fingerprints that this phone attracts, if you were to clean this up, you could probably fool someone into thinking this is a brand new device. Now, I'm kind of cherry picking here because most of the devices and stuff that I buy from Computer Exchange, perfectly fine. The RP here, there it is, my 13 Pro Max, my Galaxy Fold 4, where is it all? Here it goes. Majority of my stuff, my electronic stuff, is from there. Even down to my drone, my Mavic 3, my GoPro, the 70 to 200. It's all from Computer Exchange. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, everything is fine. But it's that 0.1%, which, that's still a very, very small, percentage. But now, under the Consumer Rights Act, I do have a right to return the device because it's not acting as it should. But I don't have proof of purchase anymore. It has been way too long for me to be able to get the receipt that shows I brought it from you guys. Now, I'm sure that there is some sort of law that says that I can return it anyway. I don't know. In a nutshell, I'm not going to return it. It is going to be, it's been retired from my partner's phone, and my partner now has an iPhone. And it's going to be used for my drone. It's going to be my little phone. It's going to sit here in the controller and help me view what I'm flying and what I'm recording. Because then that way I don't have to keep putting my 13 Pro Max in the controller and using that one. Anyway, guys, by the time you watch this, I will be heading back from a holiday, and you will see the vlog on Sunday. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I will see you in the next one.